Guitar Players Planet. You see it in the papers, you read it every day. The riots and the fires going on in South LA. The muggers and the gunners, they're all wanting the same thing. They take you for your money, whatever else bring. But I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. Take me. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. 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 Sunny skies, the smell of palm tree air. Looking back, I could never feel fair. The way the music is touching my soul, the way that the sound holds its control. But I've got a new way to choose. I'm gonna start running back to the land of the new. Oh, na 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 na. the lost Lone Ranger. Can I break this spell?
Head's cut off. This mic, I gotta figure out the cutoff for this mic because it picks up so much stuff.
I've seen a lot of bankers, and I've seen a lot of cops.
And I bought the Bluetooth earphones and they get scrambled. Hey, ready to go? One person left. There you go. 10 seconds out. Good evening, everybody. How's it going? All right, starting off good with the cough. I heard that. Everybody heard that. Actually, wait a minute. Maybe they didn't because we might have gotten lucky. Nope, they didn't hear that.
Muted. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I don't understand that. I don't know why my mic isn't muted. Huh. It's weird.
You're on master, and we can hear you. I'm pretty sure.
Let's see.
There you go. Yeah, it's on. It's on YouTube. There you go. Anyway, welcome to George, our lone viewer, is first. So, welcome, Mr. Lunch. And tonight, basically, what I was just thinking about this about 5 minutes before we came online. I was thinking about doing some stuff, maybe a little bit later on, because it's still a little light here. But at 9 o'clock or so, I'm gonna go live, and I'm gonna live stream and play around with Nina. So if anyone wants to come around and hang out, it may not be all that. Until about 10 o'clock. But I'm going to be playing around with some of the settings, and if anyone wants to play along, they're more than welcome. So I'll start up a second stream after the show tonight, so be on the lookout for that. What's that? Beeping? Was that me? So Cherry Springs is rapidly approaching. And I know, unfortunately, Scott may or may not be able to join us. Scott is making a move. He's making a big move.
Yep. We are heading to the Sunshine State. And that is going to be an interesting time. We've got a huge move ahead of us. So.
Yeah. Yep.
I have been working my full butt off trying to get this house up so that it can get on the market.
Yeah, well.
And yeah, it is what it is.
Lots of fun. So, hopefully you can make it on the way down. If not, I get it. But we'll have to meet you down in February for the Winter Star Party in the Keys. So we'll have to come down for that.
Yeah, that'll be a blast.
We do have some Galactic Hunter got an HPS 1000. The HPS 1000. What is that? Did I miss a number somewhere? Where's the HPS 1000? I don't even know. I'm so tired.
I'm not even sure. Yeah. Yep. Good news, though. Both Dan and I were able to secure our Aunt Leah's, his 2-inch narrowband 3 nanometer pros, and my 36 millimeter.
Yeah, that was a. I gotta throw hands down to Daniel over at Woodland Hills. So. I've had 2 sets of filters on purchase. One with OPT, the 36 nanometer, and Leah 3 nanometer Pro. And I also had the 2-inch version through Woodland Hills. So for whatever reason, I did it through Bread, and for some reason, it went into I guess Woodland Hills, when you do Bread, they don't open up the loan account until they ship the product. Whereas everybody else in the world, you can start paying for it before you get it. I don't know. But whatever the case may be, I had the 2 sets, and Scott was going to buy the 36 millimeters for me, since I've had them on order since January 27th. And
You have 2010.
No, this year. And I put the 2 inches in on order about 2 months ago at Woodland Hills. So I had the 36 at OPT. Excuse me.
Bless you.
and the 2 inches at Woodland Hills. So somehow I got a notification from Bread saying that your loan is due today. So I'm like, hey Gary, how you doing? What's going on? Great to join us. So I called up Woodland Hills and I said, hey, can you give me an ETA on my 2-inch filters? He's like, what's the name? He's like, Higgins. And I was like, yeah. He's like, I just put that together. It's going out today. I was like, really? So, just out of luck, do you happen to have the 36 millimeter unmounted? I didn't really ask unmounted. I totally forgot, but unmounted 3 nanometer pros from Aunt Leah in a drawer somewhere. And he's like, what was that? Wow, I heard some weird feedback. And he's like, let me go check. So he goes checks, and he's like, Dan, I got 1H, 1O, 1S, 3. I got them. They're here. They're in a drawer. I said, dude, hold them for me. I'm going to have Scott call you up in like 7 minutes. And he's going to call you up, and he's going to buy these from you. Can I give him your name? So Daniel over at Woodland Hills held them for the 7 minutes, and Scott was able to pick them up. And the only reason why I asked him for that is because I called OPT directly before, and they told me another 3 weeks. They've been telling me 3 weeks since March.
Yep.
So that being said, I canceled the OPT, and Scott purchased the 36 millimeters, and I have the 2-inch. 2 inches will be here tomorrow.
Yep.
And we're good to go.
Yep. And we're good to go. Yep. Mine are in the works. I don't know where they are yet. I know they got shipped, but
yeah. So
I'm sure
you should get them close. You'll probably get them Monday.
Yep. Yep. And that completes the set. I've got the full set of Astrodons, the LRGB set. And they're still in the package. I haven't even opened them yet.
Yeah, well.
So that's going to complete the set.
Yeah, I got, what do I got? I purchased I purchased the camera from Ron Breacher, the 16200A, which is a really awesome camera. It's a little bit slow on the download because the chip is so,
huge.
It's huge. But other than that, if you could deal with the download time on it, so far, I mean, I can't show you a picture. So, Gary, according to the 3 nanometer, depending, you're looking at probably doubling your exposure time. Once I get them, I'm taking some 5-minute exposures right now. I did already, of the Crescent Nebula. With the 7 nanometer Optilong H alpha. So I'll be able to take some 7 nanometer Aunt Leah, Antilla, Aunt Leah, I don't know, whatever. But I'll take the Italian version when it comes in, and as opposed to the Chinese version. So that being said, I mean, we'll find it out. And I'm thinking I took a 5-minute, I did a calculation, I think it was an 8 or 9 minute exposure to get the same signal. So, we shall see.
Yeah.
Sorry,
it's
with the
definitely
nose.
longer exposure.
I got the nose going. Allergies? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The 3 nanometers are, you're definitely tightening up that band.
Yeah.
And it's gonna take a little bit longer to get the light in there.
Yeah, but your signal is, and the darkness of the sky is going to be ridiculous.
Yeah.
And if you have perchance a annoying bright star like on the tack at the horse head, in your image.
Yeah.
I saw some test images with the 3 nanometers and the 3.5s, the non-pros, and there was a huge halo on the tack with the 3.5s, and the 3.0s had nothing. There was
Yeah,
no
and
glow, no nothing.
that's probably more akin to the coatings that are
Yeah,
on the pros.
yeah. It's all
Yeah,
coating. It has nothing to do with a
yeah,
half a nanometer. It's
no,
all about the professional coatings that they use for the
yeah,
filters.
that, that half a billionth of a meter isn't going to mean nothing.
No, no. It's all about the coating and the
Yeah,
you're gonna get a little bit more of a contrast value with the 3.0, but it's negligible.
yeah,
But the coatings that you get on the pros as opposed to the regular versions, which I believe they discontinued, but I think they stopped making the 3.5 regulars.
yeah.
Why? Why is that showing up on my screen? Oh, that was weird. Um, Gary's looking to sell his chroma.
Yeah,
Another person getting ready to sell chromas. I,
yeah.
they came on the scene and everybody went nuts, and everybody started buying them. And up there's Mark. Mark's gonna chime in about his chromas, but he's another one. The thickness in the filter, he could use it. So there's been some issues with some people and some equipment. Um, yeah,
What do
but
you say?
Mark, on the HAs, which is super glow, it's not even as obtrusive than the. I mean, it's very minimal. It's very minimal. I've seen pictures on both, and it's pretty wild. And, well, in the wintertime, I'll just take a picture and we'll see.
Yeah, the 8 nanometers. Gary's saying, yeah, HA03.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I got the 7 Optolong and the two 6.5s that I use. But, I mean, I guess, I could share my screen here real quick. And let me see if I can get it real quick for you before I share my screen. I could show you an image that I took the other night, and why is everything coming up like weird? There you go. Raw data. Oh, that was loud. Whatever that was. Crescent. Light. What is... Oh my god, this is killing my ears. Stop this. What is this?
It's not me, is it?
No, it's me. I started a program, an email program that I didn't want to start beeping in my ears.
Mm.
And I could open any one of these, I guess. And let me see if I can get this open and do a real quick stretchy. I have 4 Pixel site updates. That's not cool. There you go. I'll
Please
put that.
forgive my incessant yawning. I've been up since 6 this morning and working since 7, and so I'm again fighting sleep. It's going to be the way it is for probably the next month, a month and a half.
I hear you. I hear you. And again, this is going to be just a completely raw image, so don't make too much fun of it. But this is one 5-minute shot with the QHY 16200 when I share it. And 50.
Is that a naked image? No filter?
It's a totally naked image. Let's see. Where's desktop capture? I thought it was 52. No. There it is. Display 2. And there we go. And that is... Oh, whoops, I apologize. Where's PixInsight? I apologize. I'm running crazy over here. There we go. And that is the Crescent Nebula that I took. That's one 5-minute shot. That was taken through Oregon smoke, I guess. So I'm going to be doing that tonight again. So just like that. So there you go. Can you see that, Scott?
Nice. Yes,
Okay.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's just one 5 minute.
Yep.
Straight,
I got.
no filter.
Well, it's the H alpha.
Oh, that's the H alpha.
Yeah, it's the H alpha. I got one dead row there.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know, and my guiding's not down yet, but it'll be fine. See all that? I gotta check my flattener spacing because that's all new. So, but yeah.
Nice.
So
Yep.
that's that.
Very nice.
What do we got coming on in the chat? Let's see. I think we got a lot of stuff going on here. Does Radiant do the 3 nanometer? If AstroDone would hurry up and make the filters, I'll look at the... Mark, good luck.
You're not going to get the Astrodons.
Yeah, good luck with that. There are major differences in image quality when it comes to the same sensor in different brands, i.e. Q. Yeah. They look very similar, but just different colors. Frank said evening. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, Scott's falling asleep. I do have...
That's what I get for sitting down.
Yeah, exactly. I do have my Eagle up, and I could show you some things on what I've been playing with Nina.
You getting used to it?
Yeah, I'm getting used to it. I like it. It's a lot more upfront and in your face, so it's not all this background craziness. But let's take a look and see it. I'll share my screen real quick. And I'll move this over here. And there's my Eagle. And there's Nina. So, a couple things. And again, what I love about this is the great thing about this, and I know that there's a way to I know it's just a little thing, but these little things make me happy. But I have all my cameras set up and everything now at this point, and it didn't work for me the other night, but I worked on it again. And if I just hit connect here, it'll turn on everything. It turns on everything. Really quick.
You have to toggle that. So you tell it that if you want to connect all.
Yeah, so it's like the button in PhD guiding. Connect all, disconnect all. So if I want to disconnect everything, everything's disconnected.
Gotcha.
If I want to connect it all, connect it all. Now I could do the same thing here. If I just want to turn off the camera, I turn off the camera. Like that.
Yeah. Yep.
Nice. I'm still playing with a couple of things, like the framing. And you're able, like, the sequencer is cool because I could actually open a sequence. So I already have the crescent set up. So I open up the crescent. I trash that. And there's the crescent.
My compressor's going nuts over it.
Yep. Now I'm still unsure on how to get this into the framing. I think I have to go into image source and then go into my file and then load image, and it's not there. Targets? No. I think I have to save the image as an image file because I'm gonna have to figure that out because it's got to be the same frame the whole time. And I'm gonna move this over so you guys are gonna lose picture for a second. I'm going to move this onto this screen. Give me one more second. Desktop capture display 1. And there we go. Okay, so just so I can see the chat here. So I'm just wondering how to do this, because it's not an image yet. It's a raw file. So I can't really... Yeah, no, that's not going to work, because if I go into the Sky Atlas, it's not going to be the same picture that I've already been taking a picture of. So if I just go into the crescent, and there's a crescent nebula, and there it is, but that doesn't help me, because I already have... I don't want to set it for a framing assistant, because I already have a picture. I have pictures already. So I'm guessing what I'm going to have to do is open this guy up, open up a picture that I had already. And then file, process, let's see, automatic histogram, and apply, turn off the stretch. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I'm not gonna like that. I'm trying to figure this out, and I can't seem to figure it out. Open picture. I'll bring this over so you can see it, see what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna do a process and histogram transformation, and we'll track the image, and we'll zoom in a little bit. We'll get the preview going. We'll move this in a little bit, and we'll move this,
there you go,
out a little bit.
Yep, I got your stretch.
And that should be enough for a plate solve. So I'm going to apply that, turn off the stretch, and that's what I got. So, okay, and then we're going to go File, Save As. We'll save it as a JPEG for now, and we'll just do it under just some random save, fine. And then we go into the framing wizard, open up the file, and that's right, position, raw data. Let's see if that works. Image has been solved for frame. See, that's not right. Okay. Anybody else got some? Shandiana, just pick up where you left off. Same coordinates as in your sequence now that you saved. Honestly, Greg, I'm not sure. I'm 3 days into this, so hit the round doohickey. There's no round doohickey there. Hey Jim, how you doing? Greg, what's going on? You would think that it would just kind of pick up where you left off. I would think, but let's see. Well, you know what? It's got the coordinates there. So I'm gonna say yeah, and you know what? I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna see, and see if that works on its own. Hopefully it does. So we'll figure it out. So yeah, so we'll just play with this. So with Nina, it's a little bit different than. So let's say I wanted to do 6960, the veil. So we're gonna go to framing, and this time we'll just use. Somebody was saying that STSCL was a faster source. So let's do that, and then we're gonna do. Image source. Why that? Oh yeah, there you go. NGCs. Why this? Come on. NGC 6960. Load image. And it's not that much faster, but we'll see. Server committed a protocol violation. Okay, let's try a different survey. Do. Moving very slowly. This is kind of dreadful. Does it need not need a space there? Ah, there we go. There we go. Let's see if that works. Holy cow, it's hot in this room. This is not working for me right now. Oh, there we go. Alright. Finally came through. And then we can rotate the image if we wanted to. Kind of like that. Move it around a little bit. And then what you could do is add target to target list. And basic sequence target. And go simple sequencer. And now I got NGC 6960 and there you go. It's got, okay, I was just looking at the coordinates, making sure they change. So it looks like it saves it there. And then what we could do is we could save this in my documents. And now that's there. So now the way this is going to work is once it's done with the crescent, it's going to go to the next object.
Nice.
Which is kind of cool. Anyway, that's that. And we're going to wait a little bit till we get into that. When it gets a little darker in about 30 minutes, I'll do some streaming on that. And then I'll get Scott back up here. So he's not sleeping.
I think you're still gonna be in the blue hour, aren't you? In 30 minutes.
Oh yeah, but I'm gonna go outside. I'll pick up I'll check my polar alignment. I'll do my calibration, that kind of stuff. So probably about 9:30 or so, I'll start taking my first image.
Really? I didn't think it got into the black until.
You got to remember, I'm also doing narrowband, so.
Oh yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I can't wait to start doing narrowband. You know.
Yeah, you'll have them soon. Oh, and I spoke to Starzona.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I spoke to Starzona, and Dean is making me an adapter for my new EQ8R, which should be here in November.
Wow, you gotta wait until November for that R.
Well, if you ordered it when I ordered it, you're waiting until probably June of next year. Yeah, I mean, I just happened to get it because Jeff ordered one back in January to sell, and nobody bought it. So I was like, "Oh, do you have one? All right, I'll take it."
It's 11 months out on that order. Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think they're going to come in a little bit earlier, so I'm hoping by October maybe. Be nice.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that'll be just about the time when I'll be probably doing my first imaging from Western Florida.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. So we got the new filters coming. I still have this Prima Luce Eagle 3Q for sale. That if anybody wants it. I'm actually lowering the price to that.
Which is this?
The 3Q.
I'm having a senior moment.
It's not surprising because the 3Q came out in a limited fashion. The 3 is the only version of the Eagle that has a Q line. It is right above the entry level 3, which had a Pentium dual core. This has a Pentium quad core. It's got 4 gigabytes of RAM and 120 gig hard drive. But that's really it. But it works. It works well. I'm looking to sell that probably for about, well, you know what? If it's somebody for AstroWorld, somebody give me a call, make me an offer. I know the LE is out, so it's going to be less than an LE, but make me an offer.
What were they going for new?
$11.95. $11.95.
Okay.
So, but right now this is one step up on the LE even now, because the LE also is a dual core, as opposed to a quad core in the Q.
Quad core. Yeah.
But all the other stats are the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yep.
There's really not much to talk about tonight. The only thing else to talk about is this crazy space race going on with Bezos and Virgin Atlantic Branson. I mean, that's really, there's nothing else going on right now. I mean, these guys are spending billions of dollars, man. They could have fed the entire country for that kind of money. But
yeah, they don't care.
Yeah, well, I don't know if anybody saw this from the last show, but I'm really starting to like these two books. These two books,
yeah,
are really helpful.
Yeah,
the Astrophotography Sky Atlas and the Astrophotography Planner by Charles Bracken, and the planner is really good if you're looking at specific items. The Sky Atlas has some really good maps and it tells you what narrowband filter goes well with each one. It's very, very intuitive. I like it. It's great. So check it out. And they're relatively cheap. I want to say it was like $24 for this one and $20 for this one. I don't know. So $50, I got the 2 books. Very cool.
Nice.
Yeah, very cool.
I wish I had more to share and more to talk about. I just been distracted with other stuff. And,
I hear you. Well, I know that we have Pete Proul coming on next month. He's going to be he's one of the members. Actually, he runs the IP for AP. If you haven't checked it out, it's a really good resource for astrophotography, including PixInsight and Photoshop. They have some really good tutorials. Plus, they're doing the Masters of PixInsight tutorial program, and that's with Ron Breacher and Warren Keller. So those 3 guys have been doing it once a month. And Ron, I'm sorry, I missed your show the other night, but I will definitely catch it on the replay. So all these are still available at Masters of PixInsight. So for $35, you get, it won't be live obviously, but you get all the data, all the learnings, the 2-hour lab, and for $35, and it's really, really cool. It's really nice that these guys put themselves out there for to help out everybody. So
yeah, and you can replay on those as much as you want.
Yep. You can record
Pause
the
them,
screen,
pick them
whatever.
up again. Yep. Yeah, it's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, it used to only
$35
be what is it, 60 days? I think they put it up there
yeah,
for.
something like that.
And then they
changed
said, nah,
that.
don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's free forever once you buy it.
Yeah. Yep.
But
yeah, it definitely you can't get a decent dinner for $35, and you get 2 hours with these guys.
man,
Once a month.
double quarter at McDonald's is $30. Telling you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna see if
Yep.
I could see any stars yet. I doubt it.
Yeah, it's still pretty light out.
Nope, it's white.
Yeah.
So basically, everybody, we're just waiting for dark. And again, I'll start another stream after this when I start imaging. But it looks about 9:30 or so. I'll start imaging, and I'll play around a little bit online with everybody. If you want to hang out, hang out. But there's really not a lot. I mean, we got a bunch of people that just popped on. So again, we were talking about the narrowband and the broadband filters. If you're in a light polluted sky like myself, narrowband can really help you out a lot.
Yeah, and not to beat a dead horse and all, but you want to make sure that you're not skimping, going cheap on your glass. You want to make sure that you're getting good glass. If I could have bought the Astrodons, I would have, but unfortunately, the Astrodons they're not available, due to some logistical issues and other things. But so the Antlias were another option, and they are, from everything we've been able to discern about them, they are a phenomenal product. I would say they're probably close to, or probably as good as the Astrodons, at half the price.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the pros were, the 3 set
$330
was $1330.
Oh yeah, you got the 2 inches.
Yeah, the 2-inch ones. Yeah, the 36 millimeter unmounted were about $1,000.
Yeah.
The 2 inches were $1,300. But hey, it's when you're doing narrowband and you need that good signal to noise, and you're in a Bortle 8 sky like I am, you gotta you gotta do what you gotta do to get rid of that light pollution. And to do RBG, sometimes it's difficult. It's difficult. Um, yeah. So.
Yeah, and you can get the darker your skies, of course, you know the longer you're going to be able to leave your shutter open.
Yep.
But I mean, how long on like your H alpha before you start to see problems with you know um, sky? Do you get any other light pollution at all?
No.
Nothing.
No.
So
I took a 30-minute shot, and I was still okay. I mean, my
really,
guiding wasn't great, but as far
yeah.
as the contrast was concerned, the background sky looked fine, no problems.
Wow, that's
Um,
great.
yeah, and that was at 7 nanometers. So,
Yeah. So the
but
3 nanometers is going to be even better.
yeah, but I'm gonna have to take that 30-minute exposure now. So,
Yeah.
and when the EQ8R comes out, um, comes my way, I'll be able to. You know what? My guiding's pretty good. I could probably go all night, but I mean, I've done a with the Atlas. I've done a 40-minute shot, and I was just starting to see some issues, and that was really good. That was pulling guiding at like about point 0.5.
Hmm.
So, I mean, because I'm just chasing seeing anyway. The seeing on Long Island is just horrible, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so yeah, we're both sick, man. We got like you got the cough thing. I got the allergies. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's crazy weather, but
Yeah.
yeah, and I'm really hoping to get you know I'd like to be able to set the scope up and do something here before we leave New York. I just don't know if that's going to happen.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
it
Hey,
just
you
gets
do what you got to
so
do.
much work.
Yeah, you do
So
what you
much.
got to do. You got to take care of the house first. So,
Yeah.
um, but yeah. So I mean, we're gonna make this an early night, guys. I mean, it's almost 9 o'clock, and I think Scott's kind of burnt, and I want to get to polar aligning. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds like a good idea.
yeah. So why don't we cut it here? I know it's been an early night. Usually we're on until about 9:30 or so, but it's a nice night. I'm gonna start
Yeah.
another stream, and I'm gonna be doing. It'll be a little bit darker in here, so I won't have the green screen and all that kind of stuff. I'll stream my imaging for a little bit, and we'll take it from there.
Cool. Cool.
All right. So remember, we got Cherry Springs coming up either the last weekend in August, the first weekend in September, one or the other. So we're gonna be doing that. And then we got Pete Proul in August coming from Masters of Pix Insight as a guest in August. And September we'll have Pete number 2, Pete Myers, formerly of Optical Structures and currently working with Woodland Hills. So
Yep.
yeah, so they're both coming on, and hopefully by the next couple of shows I'll have October set up with somebody.
Yep. Yeah. I talked to Pete just yesterday. He's definitely excited about coming in. So
Yep. Just gotta get some dates on him. So but he'll be on. But
that's good.
I think that's it. I'm tired, but I'll be
Yeah.
on in about 30 minutes. Frank, if you want to hang out in 30 minutes, I'll be online again. I'll be doing my live streaming if you want to hang out. But all right. Well, it's hot in here, and we will catch you all later. And remember, as always, to keep imaging, keep educating, and clear skies. And we'll see you
Clear skies.
Wednesday night next week.
Yep. Sounds
Catch-
good.
All right. Catch you later.